Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for November 4th, 2021. But before we get into the news, I want to stop for a second and tell you about something really cool we're doing here at WDWNT, and that is in addition to our 50-hour marathon show, which is coming up later in the month to benefit Toys for Tots, we're also doing something for Give Kids the World, which is a great local organization that helps terminally ill children and their families have a great vacation here in the Orlando area. To benefit them, we are currently having an auction. The auction is taking place through Saturday evening, and it can be found at auction.wdwnt.com. Now, obviously, we began as a Disney company, so there's a lot of Disney park stuff, but there are also several Universal items up for bid, including we have several items from Universal Studios Japan's 20th anniversary, including a couple of Jaws items. We have a really cool E.T. headband and some other stuff, some Fraggle Rock plush we won at Horror Nights. A lot of cool stuff, not just Disney stuff, so if you're just a Universal fan, we have lots of great stuff in this auction for you too, and 100% of the proceeds, again, go to Give Kids the World, a really wonderful organization. So please go check it out, bid if you can, and we appreciate the support for this great cause. Universal Orlando Resort has announced various holiday perks that will be available this season to annual pass holders. Most of these perks will be available starting November 13th when the festivities officially begin. Starting November 1st, though, while supplies last, pass holders can receive one UOAP magnet. You can pick it up at the UOAP Lounge in Universal Studios Florida and Toon Extra at Islands of Adventure from park open to park close. Starting on the 13th, while supplies last, pass holders can purchase a commemorative 2021 ornament. It will also be available at the lounge and then at the Holidays Tribute Store in Universal Studios Florida, and as well the Port of Entry Christmas Shop at Islands of Adventure. On the 13th as well, pass holders can purchase an exclusive Holidays shirt that'll be available while supplies last at the lounge, as well as the Holiday Tribute Store and Port of Entry Christmas Shop again. Meanwhile, Berries and Cream Fudge will be available exclusively for pass holders from November 13th through January 2nd at Studio Suites in Universal Studios Florida, and as well Island Market and Export Candy Shop at Islands of Adventure. There'll be a special viewing area for Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's in front of Mel's Drive-In on select dates. Space is limited and is available on a first-come, first-served basis. You can check the official Universal Orlando app for more information and parade schedule. And enjoy extended hours at the UOAP Lounge presented by Coca-Cola. It's valid for annual and seasonal pass holders from park open to park close, November 13th through December 17th. A valid annual pass or seasonal pass and photo ID are required to enter, and space again limited, first-come, first-served basis. The Universal Holiday Tour is returning to Universal Orlando Resort this year, and though the holidays officially begin on November 13th, the tour will be available starting November 21st. With many COVID restrictions lifted, this year's tour will have even more than last year's, which we already loved. Here's some of what will be available during this year's tour. There's a Grinch meet and greet, cookie and hot cocoa bar in Circus McGurkus, a reserved viewing of Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's, reserved seating for Grinchmas, onstage Q&A with the Who's after Grinchmas, Santa Claus meet and greet, including digital photo download and after-hours viewing of the Magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle. Tour will be offered most nights from November 21st through January 2nd. It'll start at 5 p.m. and go till 10 p.m. until after the parks have closed. The tour is not private, includes a group of up to 15 people. Pricing varies between $69.99 and $79.99 depending on the date, and annual pass holders get a $10 discount per person. To book, you can call 1-866-346-9350, and only $10 more than last year's tour. It has twice the activities, though. I will say, based on the value given, this is a no-brainer. I think I'm going to need to book this. The best-selling holiday artist of all time, Mannheim Steamroller, is returning to Universal Orlando Resort for the holiday season. They'll perform live at the Universal Studios Florida on December 4th, 5th, 11th, and 12th. A new button is now available for Universal Orlando annual pass holders, and an old button has returned for a limited time. Each month, a new button is released exclusively for APs. They're free and can be picked up again at the UOAP Lounge at USF or Toon Extra at Islands of Adventure. November's button is inspired by the defunct Twister attraction. Here it features a twister bending a tree backwards and picking up a cow. And the back says, "Ride it out, Betsy, because what's more twisted than a flying cow indoors?" Meanwhile, in honor of the refurbishment of Revenge of the Mummy coming up, this button from last year has come back. It features a mummy hand holding a cup of coffee, and the backing reads Imhotep's coffee delivery. I would have enjoyed this button more if I had gotten my cup of coffee. I'm not going to scream because I have other shows to do today and I need to keep my voice. Fast and Furious Supercharged will temporarily close. Don't worry, everyone. It's temporary. Whew. Monday, November 8th. The Universal Studios Florida attraction is scheduled to reopen Friday, November 12th. Don't worry, everyone. It'll be back real soon. You can go see your family. Confisco Grill at Islands of Adventure is one of our favorite dining spots in all of Universal Orlando, and we love to stop in and grab a quick bite in a relaxed atmosphere away from the crowds. And lunch at Confisco Grill is always an adventure. Let's dig in. First, we tried the vegetable pot stickers for $10. They're pan-fried vegetable dumplings, shiitake and beach mushrooms, baby bok choy, red curry broth, and chili threads. You can request a vegan alternative by replacing the red curry broth with sweet chili sauce. We also got the ahi tuna nachos for $14. It's seared, sesame seared ahi tuna, diced avocado, edamame, napa cabbage, jalapeno, micro cilantro, wonton chips, scallions, sweet soy, and wasabi aioli drizzled on. And finally, we tried the chilled tuna noodle bowl for $18. It's sesame seared yellowfin tuna, soba noodles, green onion, avocado, edamame, cucumber, wasabi ponzu dressing. That's what I get every time I go, and it's wonderful. But you could read the review of all these items over on our website. Guests can once again enjoy a popular Toon Lagoon attraction. Me Ship the Olive is mostly reopened, though parts of it remain blocked off. This play area had been closed since Universal Orlando shut down last year due to COVID. It's one of the last play areas to reopen. Curious George Goes to Town is the only one yet to reopen at this point. Universal Orlando Resort website describes the attraction as an imaginative play area packed with fun from bow to stern. Top level isn't open, but the first and second levels are. The slide from the second to the first floor is open, and the stairs between the first and second floors are open as well. Another slide at the attraction is blocked off to keep guests from trying to climb up to the top level, and the free water blasters are open as well. These allow guests to squirt unsuspecting passengers on Popeye and Bluto's bilge rat barges with water as they sail by below. You can see great views of all of Islands of Adventure, including the incredible Hulk coaster. And the 3-deck play area has passageways, slides, climbing nets, horns, an interactive piano, and more. Of course, the attraction wouldn't be complete without a large supply of Popeye's favorite superfood. And an elevator makes the play area more accessible to everyone. Don't worry, hand sanitizer is available for all guests at the entrance, and the tunnel entrance on the second level is open as well. In the background, you can see the stairs leading up to the third level are blocked off, and the Spinach Spin It interactive piano is open for all guests to enjoy. Team members are once again walking a baby Triceratops around Jurassic Park at Islands of Adventure for guests to interact with. According to team members, this baby's name is Sally, and she's 2 months old. They're taking her on a walk for some fresh air, and guests can also see baby dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park Discovery Center. Universal Orlando Resort guests can pick up a new themed tumbler at Starbucks location in City Walk. The tumbler is silver with a blue lid, and the design matches the Universal Been There mug that was released a few years ago. Different icons from the resort are pictured around the mug in blue and orange. King Kong towers over Volcano Bay's Krakatoa. And of course, the Universal Globe is featured. The iconic Men in Black Alien Attack building is next to the Starbucks mug. And the design is filled with little dots and stars. The name of the resort, each theme park, and City Walk are printed on the tumbler as well. And the tumbler retails for $28. With Universal Studio Japan's 20th anniversary No Limit celebration underway, the park has announced its plans for their 20th holiday season, including the return of the Christmas tree, special holiday shows and treats, and even merchandise to fit the season. The event will take place this year and into next year across the park from November 26th through January 10th. This is a rather unusual move for the park, with their holiday celebrations usually concluding before the new year. One of the main highlights is, of course, the return of the park's Christmas tree for the first time since 2019. The tree will be planted in Gramercy Park and can be seen from every side. This year's tree will be particularly special, in fact, as it will be decorated in the colors of the No Limit celebration that we've seen throughout the year. One of the special programs will, of course, be the holiday version of No Limit Time, which can only be experienced this year as part of the Christmas celebration. Powers of Pop Christmas Edition will also return, featuring classic holiday songs rendered in a pop style. You can watch our video of last year's show right here on the YouTube channel. Meanwhile, popular Universal Studios Japan characters like Minions, Snoopy, Elmo, and Hello Kitty will come out throughout the park in holiday greetings to greet guests from a distance. The park will also launch a special AR Instagram filter featuring the No Limit Christmas tree and digital Santa hats, and the official Universal Studios Japan Instagram account will conduct a special campaign featuring the filter later in the season. Plenty of holiday food is also on the way, such as the Snoopy Chicken Tomato Cream Bun and the adorable Reindeer Caramel Milk Tea. The Discovery Restaurant in Jurassic Park will also host an all-Christmas menu for the first time, with more details to come. Special treats and drinks just for the winter season will also come to Super Nintendo World, as it'll be its first winter season in full operation. Guests will also be able to find plenty of new and returning holiday and winter merchandise as Osaka cools down for the winter. All these holiday festivities will again take place November 26th through January 10th. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today here on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For UPNT, this is Tom Corliss saying the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
Back by unpopular demand, it's Ride Rehab Watches exclusive to Wings.
Join us every other Friday at 9 p.m. for new episodes.
Fall into our televoid and watch as we all get annoyed with videos drunk from the past and references that sure don't last. Watch most things we all avoid, see classic stuff that's been destroyed. What's the worst that can go wrong? All we do is watch along. Ernest Regis furries, John Ritter at the seas, low budget Figment, knockoff Buzzy, Who's Line Cast and Colin Mockery, Danny K, Scary Puppet, Shield and Yarnell the Muppets, Castle K, Winnie the Pooh.